morning, Oshkosh. Here we are again, day 4. We've had an exceptionally good week after a little bit of excitement on Saturday, and we're hoping for no more excitement, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, we're pleased to bring you the 4th in our morning brief series, powered by Gogo, who's about halfway through building a 5G internet mega monster communication system that we think is going to change things drastically throughout the industry. Having worked with previous generations, we're very excited about what 5G will bring. For the moment, let's talk a little bit of weather. We're hoping for no more repeats of Saturday. For the moment, it looks like Thursday is scheduled to be sunny with a high near 77. West-northwest winds 9 to 15 with gusts as high as 24. If it's anything like Wednesday, that got a little gusty. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 57. West-northwest 6 to 11 with gusts as high as 18. Not too bad. We'll deal with it. One of the highlights of the midweek part of Oshkosh is the annual edition of WomenVenture. It's an extraordinary opportunity for aviation to welcome that part of the community that in the past hasn't been that big a part. Aviation right now only boasts anywhere from 5 to 7% female in the ratio, which is wrong. But organizations like EAA, WAI, 99s, and so many others are doing their best to change that. WomenVenture is a way for the middle part of the Oshkosh week to honor those who are making the commitment to get in aviation despite the obstacles and build a more equitable, more exciting world for the future. So we're here to celebrate their place in aviation. Let's take a look at WomenVenture 2022.
So many amazing women and learned that really as a girl there are opportunities that many people will try and stop me from, but give me ways of trying to get past some of those obstacles with help and learn that we're not alone.
The best part for me about flying is that it's the most awesome, liberating experience, and it's cool because it challenges me every time on every flight to be my best.
Well, I want to be a pilot when I grow up. I'm getting a little bit of stick time in my dad's RV-14, so I just really like flying because it's like exhilarating and it's really fun.
I'm in my 45th year of flying, and I don't know anything that gives me as much pleasure as being in the air.
Well, I fly an RV-6 and I fly a Fairchild 24W. I've been flying since 1979, and I love to meet other women pilots.
Pit special for about 15 years, and I competed in aerobatics, and that was just a blast. I really enjoyed it. It improves your flying skills, and it's just too much fun. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Alrighty, let's talk virtual. Let's talk virtual fly. I'm here to welcome Oscar Mateos, who's in the process of pushing a new reality on flight training involving the next generation of flight simulators. Oscar, tell me all about Virtual Fly.
Well, thank you, Jim. And Virtual Fly is a flight simulation company that manufactures AATDs, BATDs, specific replica aircraft for flight schools, flight training centers, and even individuals as well, as we make the yokes, throttle quadrants, and so on. We have a very big research and development center with engineers who are ready to design any aircraft out there that is going to be growing, and any aircraft which is going to be the future trainer, right? And we're happy to be here. We were at Sun and Fun with you, of course, and we had a nice booth there. And happy to be here at the EAA Education Center, booths E27 and 28, to showcase new products and, of course, together with our Midwest exclusive dealer, JA Flight Training.
What makes Virtual Fly stand out? There are flight training companies out there specializing in flight simulation in a number of regimes and a number of techniques and technicalities. What makes you different?
We like to say that VirtualFly stands out on technical support. For us, that's number one priority, because simulator at a flight school, university needs to be running 24/7 every day, even weekends, right? So that's for us number one priority, even before the actual delivery. And of course, high quality, high end controls that don't wear out. We use Hall effect sensors in all our controls. And overall, a very good customer experience. So they know that we're together, helping the students, and that's what stands out to VirtualFly. They are high quality, affordable simulators, and it's a very good alternative. There's many companies that do it, but having an extra alternative now, VirtualFly is very good. And yeah, you'll check it out once you try the simulators. And then of course, the replicas. We do very close replicas to the aircraft, so people tell us, they are really like flying the real stuff that the students are going to fly during their training process.
What models are you replicating right now?
So at Oshkosh we have a DA-40, Diamond DA-40. We have a Cessna 172 and 182 RG, but we do also do other Cessna, so Cessna Caravan, for example, which actually JA Flight Training are going to be, we're going to deliver that to them in the following months as well. We do Beechcraft, and we're actually working on Tecnam, Piper, because as I said before, it's important to kind of have a portfolio with all the trainers, so any flight school can come to us and say, hey, do you have this aircraft? We might have it off the shelf, but we might be able to make it for you. So those are the models we have off the shelf, and some models we can design from scratch.
As an international company, what are you doing to assure the U.S. market that you're able to sell, support, and service what they need? Very good question.
We're getting together with the best companies, the best flight training centers in the U.S. So JA Flight Training, which are based in Aurora, Chicago, they are the best company in the, let's say, Midwest area, if you could call it. So we are together with them. We create a distribution network, a support network. That means they have someone, one, two, whatever, who can support schools in the area. They can contact anyone in the area if they need simulators. Basically, being international is not a problem, but we're not international. We're creating a network here to be VirtualFly North America. That's why we separate VirtualFly to VirtualFly North America, because we're kind of a North America company right now, together with our dealers.
What's in your future?
A lot. So
between you and me, dish the dirt here. Come on now.
So in terms of, I'll start. I'm sure there's many of viewers who do domestic flying at home so that's interesting. We have a new family called a Switcho family. So it's a switch module family that you can actually kind of do cockpit building. So you have a module for engine starts, a module for lighting, etc. And then specifically the new things are the new aircraft. The Cessna Grand Caravan is a brand new one. We're also in contact with several manufacturers of aircraft that want to create their aircraft. So actually during these days we'll probably be closing some contracts to create new aircraft. I cannot say exactly the model here, but LSAs and some other more certified aircraft. G3X is something very new. We're very excited about that. So yeah, that's what's new, and the good thing is that every month there's something new. We're improving, we're doing R&D, and that's our core. That's what distinguishes us. So we're excited about the future and excited to be here for the first time.
There you go. Oscar, where can people get more information on your product line?
So the web, especially virtual-fly.com. That's where we have all the portfolio of our simulators. Contact us at info@virtual-fly.com. You can also contact JA Flight Training. If you Google JA Flight Training, you'll see all the contact there, and they will be able to help out as well if you need anything in the US. Those are basically the ways to contact us. And we will for sure be in all the shows in the future. We're excited to, to become one more in the business.
There you go. Oscar, thanks for taking time to
Thank you.
join us on the Oshkosh Morning Brief, part of Aero-News and Airborne, and we will be right back.
Compair Aviation 6.2 is a fast, roomy composite sport plane. 185 knots, 6 seats, trike gear or floats, and carbon fiber strength. This is a no-excuses airplane. 52-inch wide cabin with baggage space, 325 horsepower Lycoming power, 2,000-pound useful load, 840 nautical mile range with reserve, a 62-knot stall, and a service ceiling of 15,700 feet. Check out the 6.2 at compairaviation.com.
And we're back. Tell you what, there's a number of things that happen at AirVenture that are serious and exciting and important and professional. And then there's the just plain cool and cute and a little silly. Every year they have this little kiddie parade of pedal planes. You got to see it to believe it. It's not just cute. It's not just super cute. It is cuteness on overload. It is cuteness to 10 decimal places. Did I mention it was cute? Folks, take a look at this, and honest to God, if you're not grinning ear to ear by the time this is over, you're dead to me. Take it away. If it's a new day at AirVenture, there can't be an air show too far away. And Thursday, July 28th at 14:30, it starts all over again, and it's going to be extraordinary. Today is Air Mobility Command and Young Eagles Day. And starting out with some celebrations of that fact, including a Young Eagles celebration itself. It'll be followed by the national anthem, the Patriot Parachute Team. The Air Force is bringing back big, ugly C-17s to do some demos, followed by air show performances by the likes of Gene McNeely, Jim Pites, Bill Stein, Warbirds of America, Trojan Flyers, a United States Air Force Heritage Flight, a United States Legacy Flight, Phil Steinbach, Kev Coleman, Bernie Vasquez, and a host of others. So we're pretty excited about a pretty good show today. And of course, it doesn't match the Wednesday double bang of air show and then night air show, which we'll see again on Saturday, but pretty darn good. Overall, it's been a most newsworthy and news-packed week so far. A&N's been enjoying a steady flow of interesting news, starting with WomenVenture and a massive crowd of women proving that aviation is really welcoming to all. Of course, my wife was there and she had a ball and got the t-shirt to prove it. We're also privy to cool updates from King Schools and the D-Day Squadron, and there's more to come on this afternoon's episode of Airborne Unlimited. For the moment, we'll ask you to all have another great day at Oshkosh. Keep in mind that tomorrow is the last Oshkosh Morning Brief of 2022. Don't miss it. We'll see you then. Thanks for being a part of the Oshkosh Morning Brief.